Welcome. Today we're going to be talking about how to turn your brand into a legacy. Now, when we mean legacy, we mean something that has impact and is successful over a long period of time, so much so that it outlives its source. That's what a legacy means. Then, when you say brand legacy, we are talking about a business that has been successful over time, and this business outlives the person who started it. That's the visionary of the business. That's what a brand legacy is all about. So now we're going to be talking about how to turn your brand into a legacy. Don't ask yourself if it's possible. It is possible. And I'm going to give you the tips today. Number one, brand positioning. Now, if you've been following our episodes, you would have heard us talk about please buy from me versus brand positioning or branding simplified. Now, in those episodes, we showed you how you can position your brand strategically in such a way that it will be of advantage to you. This way, you're not going to be begging for clients, you're going to be calling for clients. Clients are going to be looking for you. This is like the branding 101. Go back and watch those videos for you to understand. Number two, separate yourself from your brand. Treat your brand as a separate entity. Now, this is advisable for you to do it when your business has set sail and has started succeeding on its own. This way, you don't need to get involved in everything. You just have to get involved in major decision making. When you begin to do this, people that are employed under you begin to make some decisions and take certain actions. This time, you now have time to turn your brand into a legacy. Don't be so engrossed in your business so much so that it can't survive without you. No, separate yourself from your brand. So now that you separated yourself from your brand, the next thing you need to do is use that extra time to know how you can position your brand at the top of Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I guess as a business person, you should know this by now. If you don't, well, I'll talk about it next time. But you need to work on how you can take your business from being self-reliant to serving a purpose that is higher than itself. I know at the initial point of every business, you start your business to make profit. But the truth is, when your brand wants to turn into a legacy, you'd stop thinking profit and start thinking of how you can impact more people than yourself. So your job as the business visionary is to see how you can take your brand to that point, the top of Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Now, for you to become a legacy, one thing you must realize is you are never too big for marketing. Any tactics that your company has employed to make yourself known, advertising, social media marketing, digital marketing, any of those strategies you have employed, you don't need to stop it. Because for you to become a legacy, you have to be known in the airspace consistently. So no matter how big you are, never remove your budget for marketing. Now, finally, for you to be a legacy, you need to impact more than yourself. Like I said earlier, when you start a business, the initial aim is just for you to make profit. Yeah, that's true. But the truth is, when you begin to become a legacy, you begin to impact more than your life. You begin to impact not just your staff, you begin to impact society at large. Carry out activities that impact your society directly. Let your society begin to see you as bigger than life itself. When you begin to do these things, you create a space in the hearts of those around you. And when I mean those, I mean countries, I mean continents. So much so that they have a space for you in their hearts. That means generation after generation, people seem to remember you not just as a product that they use, but as a person who impacted their lives. Once you take this seriously, your brand lives on in the hearts of people for something you have done for them. Once you're able to harmonize these things and put them in place, you begin to realize that your brand will begin to exist even without you being present. Your brand will no longer be about your face, about your name. It will be about the impact that you're making. So if you're really concerned about your brand outliving you, then you need to take conscious efforts to make these things happen in your organization. Now, if you want to know more about turning your brand into a legacy, all you have to do is go down in the description box. You see our website link there. Fill it and book for consultation, or you call the phone numbers on your screen. They are available 24/7. We are happy to chat with you, talk with you, and know how we can help you move your business forward. My name is Halil. You just listen to Solutions Podcast, and that'll be all for now.